Okay, if you take anything from this video, is that you should be having more fun in Gilbert, Arizona, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And we got a little bit of something for everyone. We got some things for the family, for the kids, for the young people that want to get wild. I'm going to share it all.
And we're going to start off by talking about the heart of Gilbert, downtown, also known as the Heritage District. This is actually where we have the Gilbert landmark, the water tower. If you looked anything up in Gilbert, you probably have seen this water tower. Now, the biggest thing that brings people to downtown Gilbert, of course, is the restaurant scene. Few notable places. Oso Brewery is definitely a place I would check out. It's a brewery and a restaurant. A lot of people go there for the food. They have an awesome outdoor area as well. It's actually dog friendly, and they even have a dog park. That's definitely a reason why my husband and I find ourselves there. But the outdoor area, they have different games. There's actually a bar outside as well. They have a stage and a huge projector. They got a lot of movie nights. They play a lot of pro games on the projector as well. And then they have a lot of live music weekly. And for some other notable restaurants as well, if you want a burger, there's Zen Burger, tacos, we got Joyride. Of course, there's the Gilbert staple, the famous Joe's Real Barbecue. And then we have Topo's, which is another staple. It's a stand that they have some burritos, but they're also very well known for their soft serve ice cream. Prickly Pear is definitely a fan favorite, and I would recommend trying that one out. But if you're looking for more nightlife, Whiskey Row is definitely a great place to check out, particularly on the weekend nights. They have a lot of live music. There's also the Porch. It's more of a standard like sports bar, but on the weekends after 9 p.m., it transitions into more of a nightclub type of vibe. And then we can't forget Champs, which is our local dive bar. And then there's also a few speakeasies in downtown Gilbert as well.
So outside of like bars and restaurants, they actually do hold quite a good amount of events here in downtown Gilbert. Of course, every Saturday in the mornings, they have a farmer's market. Even in the summer, they still hold it every Saturday. I believe it's 7 to 11. Yeah, 7 to 11 a.m. every Saturday. Definitely check it out. A lot of local businesses and vendors that are there, so definitely support local. There's also other festivals that happen throughout the year, just not as much in the summertime. So for example, last March, they actually had every Thursday night, they had local musicians play in the park or the Heritage Marketplace. They hosted Feastival, which is like a food truck festival here. They also host a couple different running races and a lot of different like holiday and seasonal festivals as well. There really is a lot to downtown Gilbert. In all honesty, I probably should just be making a video in itself of downtown Gilbert, but let's move on.
But maybe you're looking for something a little bit more chill, quieter, some peace and tranquility. I would definitely recommend checking out Riparian Preserve at Water Ranch. This is a really quiet nature center. There's some tinier lakes that you can actually fish in, and then there's walking trails kind of scattered in between these lakes. And if you want to go stargazing, I would definitely recommend checking out the Centennial Observatory at the resort. Now, if you want to explore other parks, I would say that the Gilbert Regional Park might be Gilbert's best park. There's some epic playgrounds there. There's sand volleyball. And if you have kids, I would definitely recommend checking out the splash pad. It's open from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. The park also has a huge pavilion that they do host different events there. This upcoming November, they actually are going to be hosting Gilbert Days. They're going to have live music, food, drinks, and tickets go on sale September, so check it out. I'll put more details in the description of this video too. And if you pickleball, you'll definitely want to check out this park because the courts are in pristine condition. I will say when the weather's really nice though, they do get busy, so definitely plan ahead to try to reserve a court. But if the weather is really hot and you still want to get a pickleball game in, we do have some nice indoor courts. We have a pickleball backyard, which is more on the north side of Gilbert. And then we also have Center Court Pickleball Club near the Santan Village Mall. Now, if you have dogs, another notable park is Cosmo Dog Park. They actually have a little man-made lake for dogs that they can actually swim in. It is an enclosed area, so your dog can't escape. And then they have a couple other dog parks, one for more timid or smaller dogs, and then they have two other dog parks that are more dry land dog parks. Your dogs can't go swimming if you don't want your dogs to get wet. They also have some dog cleaning stations too, which makes it a lot easier if your dog does take a swim. I'm telling you, in the summer, in the heat, this park is a godsend just to get your dog's zoomies out.
And it wouldn't be Arizona if we didn't talk about golf. So of course there's several golf courses in Gilbert, Arizona. Full transparency, you know, I'm not the best golfer at all, but my husband is. So if you ever have specific questions about golfing, he's definitely the person to ask. But we do have several golf courses in the south. There's Seville Golf Course, of course, and then more in the central, we have Western Skies, there's Power Ranch, you have Greenfield Lakes. You have options here.
Gilbert also has Topgolf, which is, I'll be completely honest, much more my speed. They do have a restaurant and bar inside. They also have over 200 TVs in the unit too, so it's a great place to catch up on games or watch different sports. And they do really well with keeping it pretty warm in the wintertime, and then they have cooling fans and misters in the summer, so it's pretty enjoyable during the summertime as well. And then directly next door, you have Main Event, and this is an indoor entertainment arena, if you will. A great place for summer activities. They do have a pretty awesome bowling alley there. They also have a lot of virtual reality activities and games, arcade games, and laser tag. And then there's also an indoor bar where you can watch different sporting events. Another great summer activity to do too, I mean, you could do this during the winter as well, but we have an indoor climbing gym called Alta Climbing and Fitness Gym. I unfortunately don't have videos of this, but this one that I have videos of is actually Alta Climbing in Chandler, but definitely a great gym to check out if you're into rock climbing. As far as shopping and different restaurants go, Santan Village is a huge area right off the 202. They do have a lot of different like Best Buy, Nordstrom's Racks, Dick's, Target, Barnes & Noble's, Best Buy, all those types of stores. And then they also do have an outdoor mall area as well. Now, one place I did not talk about in this video that's probably one of the best spots in all of Gilbert is Agritopia. Agritopia has a ton of different restaurants. There's a couple gyms, some shopping. It definitely is a gem in the center of Gilbert. I have this full video talking about this area, so check it out. Thank you so much for your time. And if you ever have any questions, reach out. My contact info is below. Have a great day.